I think it was that carpet in the bathroom.
It's not carpet, it's a rug. Anyway, I had to put something down to stop Tom breaking his neck every time he got out of the bath. She can't live all of her life in a bubble, Jack. You said so yourself.
Watch your cuckoo.
She's fine now. Aren't you, young lady? Just fine. Are you far from the hospital?
This time of night, about 19 minutes. During the day,
You don't have any Ventolin or air at home?
we were told it wasn't necessary.
I see. Strictly speaking, with someone as asthmatic as your daughter, I think it would be a good idea if
The
you...
answer is penicillin.
If she were to have an attack like this during the day,
My wife's become an expert at driving along pavements.
I don't think that's the answer, Mr. Bolt.
My feelings exactly. Morning, Karen.
Good morning, Mr. Bolt.
Mr. Okisawa. There was a tailback as far as Streatham.
Then it would be advisable to leave home earlier.
I would have done. But my daughter...
Nubas Motor Company employ you, Jack Bolt, not your family.
Morning, Mr. Payne.
I thought we said past.
My fault, Mr. Payne. I overran morning conference.
I'm due down the road in 20 minutes at Meeks. If you're interested, Meeks are talking 10% discount.
We're offering 12.5 for a completely new fleet, taxed and on the road. Offering, mind, not talking.
It's interesting.
You should be living in Switzerland.
Great for commuting to Ealing. We need to be close to a hospital.
They have hospitals in the country.
There are even more things in the country to which Freddy's allergic.
She need not necessarily be allergic, Jack. There's a school of thought that says that some asthmas could be caused by emotional disturbance.
Mea culpa, mea culpa.
I mean that. I mean, we could be causing some of her attacks ourselves by being over-demonstrative or by worrying too obviously.
Or sleeping on her floor every night.
She needs me at night.
So do I. I suppose one of the recommendations is moving the patient to the country.
Look, Jack, I'm thinking about Freddy, not myself.
I know.
I'd do anything to get her better.
Of course, there'll have to be stables. Wouldn't hear of moving anywhere that doesn't have stables.
And the paddocks will have to be post and railed.
Post and railed, for heaven's sake.
Proper fencing that you see in proper paddocks. Barbed wire's horrid. Horses are always cutting themselves on barbed wire.
All right. Well, you can have your post and rails if I can have my attic.
An attic? What on earth do you want an attic for?
I want somewhere to store things. Trunks. Family sort of things. You know, when you've lived in flats all your life, you want somewhere to store all the things you can't bear to throw away. I love attics.
I love horses.
Very quite drinkable for the price. Take my finger.
I thought that's what you drank, Jim.
You, young man, are supposed to be in bed.
I heard this noise.
No, you didn't. Go on, bed.
I did.
Bed. How's the exhibition?
Sold out, except for the two big ones.
The cornfields? I didn't think they were for sale.
They're not. Do you remember Leo, Harriet? A tall, bald sculptor with a beard.
What about it?
Well, he had these pains in his arms, in his hands. Pained until he discovered acupuncture.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
But most of us die of our remedies, not our diseases. Have you tried acupuncture?
Freddy's my daughter. She's not a guinea pig.
She's also my niece.
Jim.
Basta!
Would you come over here again, please, little girl?
Her name's Freddy.
Good.
Is there some improvement?
Not really, no.
It's just that you said good.
Yes, because the tests have come out very well, very positively.
I see.
The little girl can get dressed now, thank you. Yes, well, I'm surprised we haven't responded more positively to the new inhalant.
Why are you surprised?
Because it's been meeting with considerable success.
We didn't find it nearly as effective as the Amtal.
Oh. Did she take her Farmazone?
No.
It's quite specifically prescribed.
Yes. I won't give her anything with the cortisone base. Or with steroids.
Why?
Because of the possible side effects.
I didn't realize you were a doctor.
I was a nurse.
To get back to your daughter.
She's my stepdaughter, actually.
As I said, there's no improvement.
You go and wait outside, sweetheart.
I don't want to wait outside.
In fact, there's been a quite considerable regression. Now, this could well be due to you not giving her the Farmazone.
Go on. I don't want to.
Or she could just be getting worse. It would take a dramatic reversal for a case like this not to be permanently housebound. Some of these allergies we can rationalize. Pet animals, for instance.
We've got 2 cats.
Edith and Maudie.
No cats, I'm afraid. You'll have to get rid of the cats.
But
Animal hair is one of this little girl's most positive allergies. And dust, of course. The household mite.
Well, we have to get rid of him as well.
You can't get rid of the household mite, Mrs. Bolt. What you can do is minimize its presence.
You hear that, Freddy? We mustn't give the household mite any more presents.
Damp dusting, no rugs, no carpets, no blankets on her bed, no curtains, and no soft toys.
will I be able to ride horses?
That is horse.
Okay, I agree. He shouldn't have said all those things in front of her.
Right, he shouldn't.
He's one of the top specialists.
Jackie's whistling in the dark. Like all the rest of them. They don't know what causes asthma and they don't know how to treat it.
Neither do we.
Sometimes it's an allergy, the next minute it's an infection, or purely psychological or psychosomatic, and to some, like Dr. Strangelove yesterday, it's a pain in the neck.
Harriet, love, we've been through this over and over.
Look, don't you worry about all the drugs they keep trying to shove into her.
Don't I worry?
Going across the river,
You know
be warned
perfectly.
of congestion on all the major river crossings. In fact, Chelsea Bridge,
Hell.
Battersea Bridge,
That's all right.
to go back, and then through to the West End, where
We'll talk about this evening.
Circus traffic is taken back down Piccadilly and going to affect the underpass. The exits from
You're not too tired.
Victoria one-way system, that's in a mess at the moment, as is Park Lane, both north and southbound.
All right, Freddie, I'm coming. Hello.
I've been ringing.
How to get that off?
Is he gone? He didn't kiss me goodbye.
Join the gang. He's late.
I woke up at 7 o'clock and you weren't there.
No, you didn't. Because I didn't get back to my own bed until 5:30. So, what's it going to be? Count the pigeon droppings? Or do you want to come through and watch television? School's programmes will be starting soon.
I want to stay in bed.
Okay. Listen. Nuts to that doctor. Doctors aren't infallible, you know.
What?
They ain't always right.
I want to be able to write so badly.
No, you don't.
I do?
You want to be able to write really well.
Morning, Karen.
Good morning, Mr. Bolt.
Morning. Hey, Cuckoo. Not asleep.
Is this not a kitten?
Like me to read to you?
Yes, please.
Now, let me guess. A plank bridge by the stream.
Cool. Chapter 3.
Chapter 3. Sometimes, when I've been working into the early hours of the morning, I feel restless and disinclined to go to bed. On those occasions, I often switch off the lights and wait for a short time in the darkness of the room. Then pull aside the curtains gently so that the sound cannot be heard outside. It's astonishing how light the night world seems after the total blackness within. I open the door very quietly and step as silently as I can into the cool air. The night is alive with 1,000 muted sounds. I seem to be camouflaged from the little creatures who are abroad when humans are asleep. And the world is theirs again, as it has been since the dawn of time.
All right, Freddy, I'm coming. Tom, will you turn that blasted thing down?
Now then.
Does Tom have to have the bloody television up so loud?
I didn't hear that.
Well, anyone would think he couldn't hear or something stupid.
I've just told him to turn it down. Tom!
Is that why you were ringing?
No, please can I have my window open? I'm so hot.
That's because your door blew shut.
It's because I can't have my bloody window open.
Freddy, I've told you I won't have you swearing.
Dad doesn't mind.
Of course Dad minds. Oh, stop being so boring. Look, I'll make you some more iced lemonade. Oh, come on. Come on, sweetheart.
I can't.
Of course you can. It's just this weather.
It's not the weather. I'm never going to get any better, am I?
What a silly thing to say.
No, I'm not. I know. Not ever.
Don't be a dick.
Recorded delivery, love. There you go. Hot enough for you?
That's the ticket. Nice, Bob. Lovely job. Thank you.
One for you, from Tanya. It's got horses on it.
She's at the seaside.
Lucky thing.
Yes, lucky thing.
I've told you, your luck's going to change.
Miss Elizabeth Pocock. This was that woman you nursed.
Before your mother. She died of cancer.
But they only gave her a year, didn't they?
10 years ago. She died in January. She was the one who went against all the doctor's advice.
I remember. But why should she leave it to you? Did she have any relatives?
Only a brother. And he died in Africa while she was in hospital.
Well, what's the house like?
It's really old. It's just brilliant.
Come on, Tom. Let's have a look.
Don't you think it's wonderful, Dad?
It's amazing.
Dad? Do I have to stay in the car?
Come on. Take it slowly. All right, Tom.
Dad, I just saw a peasant.
No, you didn't see a peasant. It was a cockerel.
A cockerel? I'm going to see who's laying the eggs.
Not very house and garden, is it? It's the wrong key. Have you seen the roof? Oh, there's a cat. See? Little push. Woodwork's a little dodgy. There we are. I think this might be a candidate for further modernisation. What is it?
A sitting tenant.
It'll teach you to knock in future. It's like being in a time warp.
It's not nearly as bad as it looks. Look at that view. You know, it wouldn't take much to get it back into shape.
I imagine you'd get a fairly decent price for it as it stands.
Then we can make the one at the end of the stables into a feed room.
What's a feed room, Freddy? Is it where the horses eat?
No, it's where you keep their food. And then the one by the barn, the bigger one, that can be the tack room.
So you all move to the countryside while I stay here? Why can't we weekend?
Because of Freddy. The mainline station is only 8 miles away. Intercity, it's an hour and a half to Paddington.
No thanks. My father travelled up and down to London for 40 years. 3 hours a day, I worked it out once. 30,000 hours gone from his life. 1,200 whole days wasted, sitting in a smoke-filled railway carriage.
How many hours do you spend sitting in fume-filled traffic jams?
You're completely nuts.
the south side, the A3 and Clapham High Street as well. If you're heading across the river, beware of long delays on Chelsea Bridge with a queue back down the A3216 Queenstown Road. There are also delays on Battersea Bridge as you head towards...
Hello. Who are you?
Lily. What's your name?
Freddy.
It's not a girl's name.
It's short for Frederica.
Why are you in bed then?
Because I have asthma.
What's that?
It means I can't breathe very well. Not all the time, just sometimes.
Yes. Do you want to see something?
I don't know. What are you calling a dog? I must call Harry. She absolutely adores.
Don't you call anyone. They're not allowed to see him.
Who aren't?
Tennant.
Could my little brother see him?
Next time.
This lino must be the same age as the house.
It's heavy enough. Anyway, burns well.
Bought this place for the weekends then?
No.
What'd you buy it for then?
I'm going to turn it into a brothel, Stanley.
What about double glazing? You'll be putting in double glazing.
No.
You're not putting in double glazing?
Oh, no, well, it wouldn't really be in character, would it?
Oh, that's right. This sort of place, I mean, this is the sort of place we all used to live in.
There's a little girl's flu.
Not flu, Martin, it's asthma.
My little girl's the same. Gets lots of colds.
Do you mean she's got asthma?
No, she just gets lots of colds. Right then, Martin.
Oh, are you going to start on the kitchen?
Well, if we're here tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But you only got here 2 hours ago.
We were relief milking.
Oh, well, that won't take all day, will it?
Come on, Martin. Let's get our stuff.
Oh, well. Rome wasn't built in a day.
I heard another noise.
Listen, I've told you, Freddy, it's old houses. They always creak and make a noise at night.
But this was more like somebody moving about.
There's no one moving about, I promise you. Now go back to bed.
Can't we come into your bed just for 5 minutes?
We?
He heard the noises too.
All right, 5 minutes. Snuggle up. 5 minutes, and that is all. And no wriggling.
Do we have to have the light out?
We don't need the light.
Just for a minute.
No, now go to sleep.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Now you've got me at it.
I want Dad.
Yes, I wish Dad was here.
Harriet's only doing what you used to. Taking a chance. You were the most impulsive person I ever knew once. You had such an appetite for life.
20 years ago.
When you married Joe, you were always taking risks. Okay, so you don't race cars anymore.
And you don't dance on coffee tables.
Still got a motorbike. Ever since Joe was killed, which everybody except you knows wasn't your fault.
Not my fault, no. I just built the car she was driving.
Oh, she knew it wasn't ready. She just couldn't wait.
I go back, you know, over and over in my mind, and this time I see the fault, fix it, and she doesn't die.
She was my sister. You're not the only one it hurt.
Yeah. I just don't seem to be as good as you at forgetting. Sorry. I didn't mean that.
Jo was going to kill herself one way or the other. Prematurely, you know that. She's completely crazy.
So was I. I took risks every day, but I didn't die, did I?
I don't know what she'd make of you now. White-collar worker serving out his time. Whatever happened to Mad Jack Bolt?
I buried him, along with your sister.
you down?
Like on Friday, like last weekend.
Friday morning?
No, Friday evening.
There. Do you think you'll like them? They're all from the garden.
Oh, they're beautiful, Freddy. Love them. Tom, the knife should be on the right.
Will it just be for the weekend again, Mum?
Yes, I think so. But if we make him really special, he might stay a bit longer.
That'll be him.
Daddy!
Wait, the wine.
Hello? Anybody there?
Well, this must be the boat family.
Daddy!
Tiger! Hey, darling. Well, well. Up and about.
Of course I'm up and about.
And, you must be the lady of the house.
I missed you.
I'd forgotten what a night sky looked like.
Are you going to go back on Sunday night, as usual?
I don't know. I might stay on till first thing Monday. It's like another world. I've never seen the Milky Way so bright.
You're confident we can achieve these projections?
Yeah. According to your computer.
And both these fleet rentals, they agree the option?
I made it mandatory, otherwise at those discounts you'd be committing suicide.
Sit, please.
Thanks.
This is good business.
Good.
The corporation is most pleased, which is why we offer you promotion. We would like you to become National Sales Director.
Would you?
Yes.
I see.
You have done well. When we hired you, it was as a symbol. Famous racing driver, man of great courage. You are also most belligerent, stubborn, and impulsive man. But perhaps these are the qualities which distinguish you. And from being just symbol, you are now a good businessman. So we are most pleased to offer you promotion. It is major preferment, Mr. Bolt, to a position of high responsibility within Navas Corporation. One which will be reflected by a substantial increase in income. And there are many other advantages. Our interest-free home loan plan, and of course, a greatly enhanced pension scheme.
A greatly enhanced pension scheme?
Of course. That is standard corporation policy. You'd like time to consider, naturally.
No, I don't need to consider. I think the greatly enhanced pension scheme clinches it.
Martin, good morning.
Morning, Mrs. Bolt.
How long have you got you for today?
No milk in today.
That's a relief.
Silage just started, second cup.
Morning, Mrs. Bolt.
Stanley?
You've been shopping again?
Yeah, got it in the Red Cross Bazaar.
Oh, more old stuff then.
More old stuff, Stanley. What do you think I paid for it? £15.
It didn't.
Be worth 10 times that by the time I've restored it.
Oh, Marty, what do you think of that?
That's my lens.
Oh, hello.
Might I perhaps come in?
Yes. Yes, of course. Lady Brothel. Would you mind coming into the kitchen?
Not at all.
I'm afraid it's the only room that's habitable.
Spend one's whole life in the kitchen.
Would you like some coffee?
Never touch the stuff. No, I'll come straight to the point, as I know you're busy. Want to know what you're doing?
Well, I should have thought that was fairly obvious.
If it was, I wouldn't be wasting my time. Chum of mine says this is going to be holiday cottages. Don't want that here. There'd be strenuous opposition. Strenuous.
Why?
You seen Larton Underlie? Whole place is like a blessed holiday camp, full of phony clock towers and television aerials. We don't want that here, thank you.
Well, I don't know who told you, Lady Brothel.
Rule.
This is not going to be holiday cottages. It's going to be a family home.
Oh. Show myself out. Morning.
Morning, Lady.
Excuse me. Lady Gruel, I'm curious. Why did you turn the edge of your card down?
Means you can call back.
You want to keep on the right side of her.
How will Nubasu survive without you?
I suppose they'll manage somehow. I don't really care anymore.
But you were their blue-eyed boy.
I was when I was on time.
Did they give you a good send-off?
Nope. Mike Russell couldn't wait to take over my desk.
That figures. He's got Nubasu Corporation stamped on his bum.
How do you know?
If we'd stayed in London, would you still have left?
What, miss the chance of an interest-free home loan and greatly enhanced retirement benefits?
It's worth it. For Freddy alone.
We do only pass this way once, you know.
I know.